Hi everybody, it's Friday 6th of March 2026. Look at that sky. It's been raining nearly every day since the 1st of January, so days like this are definitely to be treasured. There's some sort of noisy performance thing going on over here, so I've avoided going into the sun, although it might not be so noisy. I'm going to walk over to the sun here, but look at that. Belfast is looking good for the first Friday in March. Okay, this week has been busy, very busy in fact. I'm working on a pilot project just to see if it's going to work or not. It's called Whiskey Galore NI, and the whole idea behind that, concept behind that, is to work with local bespoke Northern Ireland whiskey developers, or distillers, and to export whiskey to India. So I've been doing a lot of work. I've met the week before last, I met a famous publican and whiskey distiller himself, and he's hopefully going to be the entry into the Northern Ireland distiller market, just to introduce me. And then the whole idea is to become an export service for whiskey distillers from here to export into the massive Indian whiskey trade. And the reason why it is, there's been with the UK and also EU, we can grow this from just Northern Ireland into Irish whiskey in general. But for the UK, there's both the UK and the EU have signed trade deals now with India, which means that the tariffs, etc., are being reduced by half. So it's a lot more attractive for the Indian consumer to drink Irish whiskey. It won't be as expensive, basically. And from my research has shown there's a great thirst, shall we say, for bespoke whiskey, premier whiskies, not the big brands which just sell by quantity, but more better, unique tasting, unique story, which stories of each distillery, which was what we have a number of. So that's what I've been working on. And yesterday I created a really simple Neo AI web builder website for whiskeygaloreni.com. I'll link it in the description. You can tell me what you think of it. And it really is just because next week I have Invest NI call in Mumbai. Their Invest NI is our Northern Ireland government's branch for just helping companies export globally, and their sub-branch is in the Middle East. Branch is actually in Dubai, of all places, which is going through a moment at the moment, but their Indian sub-branch is in Mumbai. So I've reached out to them, so I'll be doing a call with them next week and a presentation. The Indian market is state-based, and there's a lot of regulation and bureaucracy involved with each state. Some states are dry states, such as Gujarat, whereas some are like their whiskey. So the cities I'm looking at are indeed, number one would be Bangalore, and actually number two would be actually Mumbai. So I'm really excited in this. It would be great if I could help create value in Northern Ireland by exporting goods from Northern Ireland, and it helps with local employment, local wealth creation. And it would be great if we can, hopefully, when this gets off the grounds. The other thing I'm working on as ever is just at the back end of Talk Funding. I'm working on the Substack. I'm working with my freelancer who's patiently working with me. And basically I'm just trying to create a workflow which is as frictionless as possible for them to get bookings and to avail of the different services that I offer. which I'm really looking forward to doing. So I'm working on that, and I'll be working on that probably over the weekend. It's okay, like I segment my day now, some whiskey galore, some talk funding, so we are getting there. It'll be interesting what happens once I start doing the talk funding interviews again. And the other really great thing, so I might be switching from Ghost to a basic Wix website. The reason why I want to do that is I just really want to, with using the Neo AI builder, I just wanted to show my services on offer, and I just want the simplest as possible. So like I have services not just for booking an interview, but there's advisory call, pre-launch advisory calls. There's also media training, because a lot of people do the interviews and they have the interviews don't go so well because we spend about 20 minutes, half an hour doing getting them ready, or telling them to come back another day because they don't have a proper microphone or anything. And it's, talk funding interviews is all about really selling yourself as well as your product or services, your crowdfunding. So all these little things help. So it seems maybe I'll switch over to Wix and just develop that. Again, I'm doing everything on a very budget conscious bootstrapping basis, which I think is a good approach for the moment. Now, the other great thing I did yesterday was there was a designer meetup in Belfast last night, late afternoon, and it was really stimulating to designers give a presentation. One was about systems, one was about engagement with the user for feedback, and I got a lot from it, so I'm going to regularly attend that. So that was really good. I'll put the link if anybody's in Belfast to the meetup. I thought it was really, really good, and nice people, and I suppose intellectually stimulating. So that's it, folks, on this sunny Friday, 6th of March. I'll just sign off here. I'm going to have a busy day today. I'm going to work tomorrow morning, and then I'm taking Saturday afternoons and Sunday off. I've got other commitments to do on those days and those times and days. Okay, so let's go. Keep taking the steps, folks. Let's go. Bye now.